Okay, so an odd one for today. This is like not a TBR, but totally a TBR. But unlike quite a lot of lovely, neat booktubers, I don't own and don't really care to own a bookshelf. That's the shelf. One day I'll show you what's on it, but we'll go through this because right now, unfortunately, as you know, there's due to COVID-19, there is a quarantine, and even though I have some reservations about the decision to have the quarantine, especially based on where I'm staying. Yeah, a lot of people are indoors, and it's limiting people's movement, which is a shame. But it gives people time to catch up on things, and I've been doing that myself. I just sent away a couple of things to be published. I hope to hear from them. And also, I've noticed a few people have subscribed. Only like 4. Look at that, 4. But that's still nice. Thanks for looking at that. And even though nobody watches these, they're still nice. I think it's generally quite sweet when somebody watches my trash. So we're going to go through this little stack, and I'll be honest about what I've read from it and what I've not, and what I might read from it. So first, this is done. There's already a review up for it. Brilliant. So done. On a quick note, this is actually the library's copy, and before they shut down, there's James Elroy, beautiful man, love your face. Before the library was closed, I went in to find something else. I think I was looking for a fantasy thing, because I don't read a lot of fantasy, but I don't mind. I have nothing against the genre. And I saw their other copy of this, which is the softback, and I wish they'd have gave me the paperback, because you can't give me a hardback. I hate them. I'm not good with them. Perfidia, which I've read, I think I might actually reread, because even though I enjoyed it, it's quite difficult for me to tell you, other than character names, exactly what happens. So I'm going to put that to the left, because that is a reread, and we'll hope that this pile will be big, and we'll read that I'll read that, you can read whatever you want, in the month of April. So, another one. This is a charity shop book. I'm not a big poetry guy, but I got my master's in English, I used to have arguments about the validity of poetry. I will at some point read it, but I won't be reading it this month. So, that's to the left. Heart of Darkness by Conrad. I have read it before, but I will be reading it again, because again, it's another gorgeous charity shop pull. The Song of Roland. This is epic poetry, which, even though Paradise Lost is a favourite of mine, this is one that I'll get around to, but not this month. There is Nostromo by another Conrad. There wasn't the full Conrad collection at that charity shop. It would have been nice to get it all, but it's just the way it is. Nobody handed them in. I do love these old Penguin editions, though. That's nice. I won't be reading the Nostromo this month. I have too much. This is the Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. I know the story of Henrietta Lacks, but I don't know it in detail. Briefly, her cells have just never died. They just self-replicate over and over and over again, and they've been able to use these cells to further medicine, and biologists and chemists still study Henrietta's cells, and that's incredible. And I don't even know what the fuck this is. I think this is just a biography, or it's just an account of Henrietta and Henrietta's cells, and that's a good change-up for me. I don't read a lot of non-fiction. I do my best to read by the Brace Belden method, which is a... Sorry, I've got stuff on the floor that I want rid of because it's in the shot. I read by the Brace Belden method of fiction, non-fiction, and a biography. So this I will try and read in April. I got this really cheap, which I'm pretty happy about actually, because usually a big double D sized book is rocking about £13-14, and I understand why, but this is too big for this month. I'm gonna have to put it on the back burner. I've always wanted to read it. I've read other Tolstoy, but I've never got around to War and Peace. I will at some point. Listen to that thud. Nocturnal Animals. All I know about it is that it's a film. Apparently the film was good. Didn't see it, but I'll give it a go. So we'll stick it on the left. A Delilah. I've only read 3 Delilah. I've read Underworld, I've read this, and I've read White Noise. White Noise I gave to my uncle when I was in the hospital as a teenager, and I've never read it since because he's never gave me it back. I really loved Fallen Man. It's quite a sad book. It's more of a meditation, but I don't think I'll be revisiting this one. Glamorama. I still think this is... It's considered Easton Ellis's like masterpiece, and it's sprawling. It's a very experimental book, and it's got one of the most rough and ready sex scenes anyone's read. I still remember. I've probably read it far too young, but it was brilliant. But I don't think it's going to be going on the reading list this time, because it's Brett's style is funny, but you have to be in a mood for it, and I'm not at the moment. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. This is my drunk copy. I bought all 3 of the original by Stieg Larsson when I was drunk, and I read this in a night. Didn't remember it outside of a few things, so I read it again sober. Really liked it, but it is very much a trained W.H. Smith's Facebook Wine Mum kind of novel. So I'm going to reread it and just give it a bit more, because it's a great book, but I kind of fucked myself there. It's a good book, but it's not a great book. But I'd like to see if it holds up. Just, I think, 10 years down the line. Middlemarch, we had to read for English and medicine back in university. I liked it. Not enough to look after the book, but it does need a reread. Not this month. Too much. But this is going to be an ongoing thing. I have had this copy of Don Quixote for over 12 years now. I've never finished it. I pick it up, I read a bit, and then I kind of give up. But every video from now on, I'm going to update on where I am. So technically, it's going to be here. The unread pile is just committed. It's just yeeted itself. Okay, and last thing. I won't be doing a lot of this, but I thought it was sad enough to share, and it might make a good thumbnail. I love the Persona series. I love RPGs. And Persona 5, when I got it, was a revelation in how brilliant they still are. So when the Royal came out, I couldn't help but just go all the way and get this stupid collector edition. So, look at that, that's ridiculous. This is insane. This is the first collector's edition thing I've ever bought, like full price. And, God, let's have a look what's in it. It technically came a day early. It was released today, but it came out. It was delivered yesterday, but I still get some stuff delivered to a different address. So I have to go pick it up. Sorry, Bojo had to break the law in order to go get my trash. Okay, so slip. And it's even in a little box. Oh, man. Nuts. I've never had anything like this before. The box is really sweet. I love the Persona artwork still going. So, the first thing, Steelbook edition. I'm going to have to crack it open in a minute. This is all the supplemental stuff, which even though is nice, I probably will never use. Like, here we go. There's the disc, soundtrack. You stick it on. Persona soundtrack's really good, but I don't know if I'll be using it. Oh wait, actually, maybe I'll play some Persona music in this. Got an art book. Again, these are things that are so neat. That, oh, I was going to say I'd never look at them, but I absolutely will. Persona's art is just gorgeous. I love so much about it. I don't know if these are completely new Personas, but I'm down for them. This is what will really be getting me. Not like I know I'm meant to be a book trooper, but Persona is what's going to probably get me through this quarantine. Unless like Hub Pages starts paying me, in which case I'm going to need to start doing more of those, because for some reason the JoJo's one has blew up. What the hell is this? I don't want to break anything, because it's all so nice. Oh. I'm probably just going to give this to my sister. It's something. It's the Joker pass. That's crazy. I'm going to give this to my sister. There's the band. Yeah, she'll love this. What's this? What is this? Does it say what it is? Okay, Joker Mask with stand. Oh, this must be the stand. Okay. There's an art book, dynamic PS4 theme. Sticking the PS4 on. Yeah, there's the stand. Okay, that's so cool. Shit. I don't want to break anything, and I immediately dropped it. So, does it go on like this? Do you know what? That's not important. I'll figure it out later. Let's crack open this and see the actual steelbook. Persona 5's actually got one of the, just talking about, because my main thing is character and stories. Persona 5's characters are genuinely brilliant. I love them. They're so nice. They're just a big group of friends being friends, and they fall out, but they work together, and it's so wholesome. Usually I'm into just more miserable content, but Persona 5 is genuinely gorgeous. So again, got the slip, and yeah, so that's nice though. Steel case is good. That's my DMs blowing up. Everyone's got a case of the lockdown hornies. So yeah, that's it. That's the TBR and Persona 5. Amazing. Oh, tripod just tried to eat itself. So yeah, thanks for watching that. And if you could check out the Goodreads, that'd be brilliant. I have a Vicious Rant, which is coming up eventually. My Hub Pages, I think that's it. And yeah, I will hopefully catch you all soon.